We're in New Jersey, and the renovation starts right now. Well, as soon as Holly finishes the cotton candy. Tanya, Rib, and Ed. We're driving through Pennsauken, New Jersey on our way to Camden, New Jersey to meet the Marrero family, Victor and his 5 kids. This is a single dad raising all 5 kids in one of the toughest towns in America. Take a look at this tape and you'll see why we're here.
Hi, ABC, we're the Marrero family.
My name is Victor Marrero, and I'm 54 years old.
Billy Joe Marrero, and I'm 19.
Joshua Marrero, and I'm 17.
I'm Ethan Marrero, and I'm 16.
Hi, I'm Stephen Marrero, and I'm 15. I'm Jonas Marrero, and I'm 14.
So life for the Marrero boys has never been easy. About 12 years ago, their family foundation was shattered when their mother pretty much walked out. But their dad, Victor, didn't let this news tear his family apart. He stepped up and became the sole provider and protector of his 5 sons.
Some seriously bad stuff was going down. And he could have just left. He didn't have to stay. He didn't. I saw him hurt and I saw him cry. I saw him go through so much things. How could you not love him? Like the way I love my dad, like seriously, like no one will ever, nobody will ever be more important than my dad and my brothers, because that's all I got. That's why he's my hero.
The Marrero family lives in a city that is infested with drugs, with crime, with gangs, and has the highest poverty rate in the nation.
This house right here in the city had to board it up because the man lived in there, like cleaned it out so it could be like livable for crackheads, and we was like running a crack trade in there, and they had like automatic weapons, handguns, you name it, they had it, like they were ready to start some kind of war.
Even with all these problems surrounding them, these guys somehow managed to keep it together and actually provide a good example to their neighborhood. Earlier this year, Victor started a support group called Single Fathers of Camden. Now, this group offers support and guidance for single fathers and encourages them to become positive role models for their kids.
I created this group so the single fathers could come there for counseling, for talking about their personal problem and guide them through life.
My name is Kevin. Victor is like a father for me. He helped me stay from the corners and went to be with my family. And I won't be just like him, raise my son like him.
This is a family who has never had it easy. And I mean, Victor has worked hard his whole life to try and put food on the table for his boys. The guy worked so hard, he ended up having 2 heart attacks. If he has a third, it could be fatal. They're in really a tough situation. Dad can't work, so now there's no money coming in for food, electricity, heat, and all they can do is do whatever small jobs around the neighborhood they can to stay alive.
My father, he actually did not eat. Like, he would give me his plates of food, like, here, you can eat this. And I'm like, nah, Pop, you eat. But the thing about my family, we never let each other down. We never made our dad feel like he didn't do a good job, because he did.
These guys are living in a rental home, and they're just in a really tough financial situation right now, and they absolutely have nothing. They don't even have beds. I mean, the boys sleep on the floor. It's pretty sad.
The cold is leaking in large amounts through almost every window in the house. This right here is the stove. When worst comes to worst, this is a heating system in the house. The plumbing, for some reason, clogs up all the time, and it's hard on my father. It's hard.
Any minute something might happen to me and they'll be left alone here to fend for themselves. And I would like to have them secure before anything will happen to me. That will be the most satisfying time of my life.
It's hard on my father, and he's given us so much. And I think it'd be super, super awesome if you guys could just help us give something back to him for us to show how much we love him. Thank you, ABC.
They've got some seriously strong love, but I mean, we got to help these guys out, and we got to help his dad out. So what do you say? Can we make this happen?
Yes.
Bring it in, people. Let's do it. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Well, then let's do it! Come on, let's go. Come on. Good morning, Marrero family! Victor, Billy Joe, Joshua, Stephen, little Jonas, come in!
The Marrero family, for me, are exactly the reason why we do what we do. They are in a very, very tough situation because it's a very rough neighborhood. Lots of drugs, lots of violence. How Victor has managed to keep his boys away from that lifestyle, to me, is nothing short of a miracle.
I just can't believe it. It's just unbelievable.
What's this guy like as a dad?
He's literally sweat and blood for us, and, you know, you can't put that in words. You can only feel it.
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I know you've been through a lot. Good news is, we're here to help, okay?
Yes.
Oh, it gets better. While we're actually working on your house, you guys are going on an Adventures by Disney vacation to Spain!
When Ty told us we were going to Spain, I was completely and absolutely amped. For my father, it's awesome. He's never had a vacation in his life. The fact that we're going to get a week of just rest and relaxation and bonding and traveling, it's awesome.
Let's get this thing started. Who's with me? You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Show me the house. Looks like you're missing some glass in the window there, huh?
Oh, yes.
Is this the living room?
This is the living room. It's also Billy Joe's bedroom.
This is Billy Joe's bedroom.
This is where he sleeps and makes his music.
So he plays music? And
He's very talented.
Well, where does he put his clothes and stuff?
Well, we put everything like on top of the desk over there.
Oh, okay.
And my room.
You walk into that house and you realize this family is living like this. You got Billy Joe, the oldest, doesn't even have a room. He's sleeping on a couch. Looks like it was found on the side of the street. You can see a window that's got nothing but plywood in it where there used to be glass. In the winter, that's freezing air that's coming in there. You look at the vents and they don't even work. There's no heat. This is how they live. It's just really as bad as it gets.
This is the kitchen.
Kitchen.
Yeah.
I know you don't make a lot of money, so I'm just gonna guess you don't have a lot of food.
No, it's not much.
So you got mashed potatoes.
Yes, that's one of our favorite foods because it's cheap and easy to get.
It's instant.
Yes.
So you add water and you...
Yes.
Wow. When you open the fridge, it really gives you an idea of just how bad things are. You got 5 growing boys that need to eat. I can't imagine what goes through Victor's mind every night when he knows he doesn't know where he's going to feed them tomorrow.
Every day when he wakes up, you think about him worried, food in the fridge.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the house warm. It's what dads do.
Yeah. I think the hardest was I was a senior in high school, and it was I mean, it had to be like the coldest winter we've had in the house, and we all got together. We didn't have enough blankets, so we all got together and just fell asleep together on the floor so we keep each other warm. And it's things like that that you so you know.
It's crazy now.
It's hard. It's hard.
You're standing right now. This is change, guys.
Yeah.
Victor Marrero is truly a hero in his family. You know, he's been dealt some bad hands, but he has taken what he has and he's made an unbelievable difference in the lives of his children. You know, I stood there with these 5 young men and I thought how incredible that I'm going to be a part of creating a safe space for them to be a strong family.
So this is home?
Yeah.
And this is yours?
Yeah, it's my music equipment.
Very cool. What's in the book here?
Lyrics.
Can you show me some?
Sure, I can read some. Yeah, there's more hip-hop than anything.
All right, I'll take some hip-hop.
You want to take some hip-hop? Yeah. Okay. Flow format, step on cats like doormats, punch lines, yeah, I'm all for that. Be firm down, show me where the war at.
Billy Joe is the oldest, 19 years old. His passion is music, his passion is writing. So this week, I want to make sure Billy Joe has in his room all the things he needs to produce his own music.
It's not so cozy, but yeah, it's our room. It's where we survive.
Guys, how long has it been since you've had a bed in here?
Yeah. For a long time.
So at night you come up and this is bed?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, God. It's like sleeping on cement.
Pretty much. To me, as long as I have a bed, somewhere comfortable to sleep, that's my dream room. To me, that's really my dream room.
A bed?
Yeah, a bed.
All these boys want is a bed. I thought about tucking my own sons in at night. They have a beautiful bedroom, fluffy beds. I looked at Josh and Ethan. They've shared a room. They're gonna continue sharing a room. But this time, it's gonna be a room that's off the hook with 2 of the most comfortable beds you could ever imagine. They have slept their last night on a hard, cold floor.
I sleep here, my brother sleep there.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
On
sir.
the floor?
Yeah.
You guys need some beds. So, if you could have your dream room, what would it be?
Electronics, video games, computers, TVs, stuff like that.
My project this week is Steven and Jonas's room. And these guys, they absolutely love games, anything electronic. And so I'm gonna give them a room that's all about electronics and video games.
5 boys. Wow.
Yes.
How did you get that lucky?
I don't know. I know I got lucky.
What's it like once they walk out that door and they're in this neighborhood? What is it like?
It's a constant struggle. They could go to the store here and I might never see them again. The stray bullet will take them away. All this happening because of the parents. Because most of these kids just looking for love somewhere.
Is that why you started Single Fathers of Camden?
Yes. It's a lot of guys out there that gave up. If you quit, they will quit school, they will, whatever they start in their life, all the way until they die, they will quit.
But there have been times that that you wanted to quit too, haven't there?
Oh yeah. Sometimes it was just rock bottom. It was nowhere else to go. It was just straight, like you jumping from a building, going straight down, and you try to hold on to something, you can't. But we stuck it together and we survived somehow, you know.
What do you do when your kids are hungry? If you can't feed them, who does?
St. Joseph Church is helpful to people, and they pretty much help me out, but it makes me feel real bad. They give me strength, because sometimes they will get up and they will see me crying.
It's okay, dude. I know it's been hard, bro. I know. I can only imagine.
They will come and hug me and say, Pop, it's not that bad, man. We'll be okay. And they pick my spirit back up. They do that.
Well, the one thing I know for sure, man, is they love you unconditionally.
Yes.
This family and their story definitely has a special meaning for me. I was raised by a single mom. Didn't really have a father figure so much in my life. And I think it affected, you know, the way I grew up. Do I admire Victor? Are you kidding me? I wish I had a dad like that. That dude is nothing but unconditional love to all his boys. He hugs, he kisses, he tells them I love you. It's so cool that we're honoring Victor and his boys and giving these guys a second shot at life. And maybe, you know, giving them the dreams they've never given up on.
Are you guys ready to go to Spain?
Yeah!
Well, get in the limo, people. Here we go. Go. Come on, Jonas. Get out there. Everybody in.
Yeah. Be back next week, baby. Woo!
Coming up next.
Say hello to my little friend. We're about to break ground on where your new house is going to be.
They're going to be able to own a piece of land. They've never had that before.
This week, one of our opportunities to change other lives was putting food in St. Joe's Food Pantry.
Now, Victor has started an organisation called the Single Fathers of Camden. We need to give these guys an office space.
This space gives families a chance, and I think that could be more important than we'll ever know.
We've been liberated from some serious chains of poverty, man.
Tonight gonna be the best time of your life.
Our trip to Spain was great because none of us actually have never left New Jersey. Never. We've seen a lot of architecture from like the old days, 1400 years ago. Just to see those things, it's just like, wow. You know, maybe we should bring everyone from America down here to see this.
Guys, Ty sent us a message. Let's see what we have to say.
Yeah. Let's go. Hello, Marrero family. Yeah. Guys, I hope you're having a fantastic time in Spain. As you can see, I'm standing outside the door of your old house. Now, this, I know, was a really tough place to live. You guys have really done the best you can to survive. But most of everything in there, let's be honest, is pretty much worthless crap. So, before we can start you on your new life, we're going to get rid of your old stuff. We're going to pretty much tear it apart. Say hello to my little friend. And his name is Senor Grinder. Oh, yes. Let's do it, people!
couch. Your bed? Yeah, it's my bed.
It felt so good to see all that, like, bad memories and stuff just, like, get wiped away by Senior Grinder. I hated that couch. You know, I'm always thankful. My father always taught me to be thankful for what I have, but sleeping on the couch ain't fun.
Incoming! There goes a chair into the wood chipper! Bring him under the chair! So family, wow, that was awesome. We got rid of your old stuff. Now it's time to get you some new stuff, and we're about to meet the guys that are gonna help us do that right now. So people, follow me.
Since the family lived in a rental, we couldn't really tear that down and rebuild there. So there's this great group called Urban Promise, and they actually donated this land. It happens to be right around the corner in Pennsauken, New Jersey. And what's really cool about this is they're gonna be able to own a piece of land. They've never had that before.
Time in Spain. I tell you what, we're about to break ground on where your new house is going to be. And here's the really cool thing. This land has actually been donated to you guys from Urban Promise. Oh, yeah! It's going to be a new start and a new beginning. And these guys right here are going to help us. These are our builders this week, Steve and Peter, and they are with J.S. Hovnanian and Sons. Before you actually break ground on this, is there anything you want to say to let everybody know what we're going to do this week?
This is really an exciting opportunity, and it's a lot about the strength to change the way this family has changed. Their lives, their community, they are a shining example for all of us.
You know, just to build on Brother Stephen's beautiful remarks, we are surrounded by a sea of hearts giving of themselves. And this is what we came here to do. Are we ready? Yeah!
It's time to break some ground. So what do you say? Are you ready?
We're ready.
All right.
Woo! Woo! All right.
Let go!
Yeah! What do you say, people? Let's build a
what you see now, which is really a fully framed house. We got windows coming in the back. We got door openings over here. Everything's coming together.
Okay, so my project this week is all about entertaining. Now, I tell you what, that's the one thing that Dad did to keep his kids off the street. He had to entertain them in some room, whether it was watching movies, playing games. So I'm gonna give them a room that's all about entertaining, a place where these boys can be boys. It's gonna be like a boys club. I call it the Lion's Den. It's a place where they can go in there and have fun and just chill and be dudes, man. I mean, it's gonna be a cool room.
We're putting cement board on the outside of the Marrero's house. This entire product is made out of renewable resources. It doesn't have to be painted for 15 years. Two good things, good for the Marreros and good for the environment.
Okay, come round a second. We're here this week trying to affect the lives of the Marrero family. Now, Victor has started an organisation called the Single Fathers of Camden. However, we need to give these guys an office space. Now, Urban Promise have been very kind to give us 2 rooms in one of their locations. So, if you're all ready, let's pile into these 2 rooms and let's make a difference!
My project this week is the office space for the Single Fathers of Camden. Before they were meeting up at Victor's house, no longer will they have to have meetings in the backyard. They're going to have a meeting room with a big table to sit around. The wall's going to be opened up so they can always see their kids. This is going to be the start of something fantastic.
Now, Mr. Sledgehammer is very good at doing things like this. I do believe we can see next door. Lovely. What's everyone standing around for? Let's get to work.
guys are busy with your projects, but here's the thing. So when I was talking to Dad, and I asked him, like, dude, so when you don't have any food to feed your kids, where do you go? And he's like, well, there's this one place called St. Joe's. It's a church, and they have a food pantry, and that actually fed those guys when they had nothing. I think this week we ought to go over there and see if we can't do something for them. Is that okay?
Great.
All right, so here's the lady's name. Her name is Laura.
Great idea. Ty had an idea that we should go to the local food bank. I got there, found Laura, and she gave me a tour of the food bank and just explained to me how this works. The families come, they give them what they can, and then it's truly a struggle for these families day in and day out. And without the food bank, a ton of families would go without food.
Where do you store meats and stuff that are...
See, I got that little freezer.
This is it?
Yes, and they're empty. It's the end of the, I mean, it's the beginning of the month, but at the end of the month, everything go.
Of course, we would like to change Camden completely. We would want to come in and make every family have food in their kitchen. We're not able to do that. You know, we change one family's life at a time, and by doing that, we hope we change others. And this week, our opportunities to change other lives was putting food in St. Joe's Food Pantry.
This is very, very exciting. Our friends at Tyson Foods, they help lead the fight against hunger all over the United States, are donating 20,000 pounds of meat for you to put all over Camden. And a big freezer to put it all in, huh?
I appreciate it so much for all this family in need, that because they're the one who's going to be so surprised when they come in. I'm going to be able to have some chicken to give it to them. Thanks to all of you people. Appreciate it so much.
I'm over here, I'm working on the desk that I'm building for Steven and Jonas's room. Now what I was just doing was taking off the edge. I put a laminate on the sides, and we're gonna put a laminate on the top, so when you're down there writing on your desk, you know what happens. You're writing this piece of wood, you can see what you wrote underneath the piece of paper, and you scarred up your wood. So this is a nice, hard piece of laminate that we're gonna put on the back side.
This week, it's not just about building a house for somebody or building a desk for somebody. This is about giving a father and his boys the opportunity to start a new life. I'm excited to see what they're gonna be able to do with it.
Josh and Ethan had a pretty simple request for their room. They each wanted a bed and a place to put their clothes. So the cool thing is, I designed these beds where they actually have both of them in one. This is the bed and the chest of drawers. The mattress is gonna sit on top of the headboard. And then underneath, 4 drawers. They pull out socks, underwear, shirts, jeans. It's all in one package.
So, this is the idea. Computer screen right here. Keyboard right here that you use to type. Keyboard that comes out of here that you use to play music on. Monitor speaker, computer boxes for recording. And then you make your music.
My project this week is Billy Joe's bedroom, and that's going to consist of a studio, and I mean a real studio, a studio where he can go in there, do his music, microphones, everything, speakers, monitors, the whole 9 yards.
Okay, lads. Oh, let's email, fellas.
Victor's got his family, but he's got this surrogate family, these single fathers of Camden. So we thought it would be nice if we could take all of the dads to Sears for a little shopping trip surprise.
Without you single fathers, there would be no organisation. Our great friends at Sears have definitely stepped up to the plate, and they want to honour you with $500 Sears wish cards to make all of your wishes come true for not only you guys, but for the families as well. So take one card, get in there and start shopping, whatever you fellas want. What's it been like having Victor as an influence on your life?
I mean, you know, he would be like, if you need anything, come to me. If I have it, it's yours. That shows me that you don't have to have much in order to give a lot of love to your, to your children.
They all went to the kiddie sections and got either clothes, toys, or gifts for their kids, whether they be teenage fathers or 30, 40-year-old fathers. There's a lot of good people living in Camden, like there are in a lot of rough areas around America. Don't judge a book by their covers, because quite a few times you'll be much mistaken. A lot of these kids are going to have their dads in their lives, and for me, best thing in the world.
And here he is, ladies
Ladies and gentlemen, our father, the JS of JS09 and Sons. Come on, Big Daddy. Last piece of trim, go into this spectacular house.
Dad founded our company in 1964, worked very hard, sacrificed a lot for us. And I think it's a parallel to Victor and his sacrifices for his son's future. So what the house symbolizes is a new beginning for a wonderful, deserving family.
There we go.
Thank you so much. You guys did a great job.
All right, people. I got the keys. Let's move into furniture. Oh, yeah. Take it in the house. In the living room.
Chicken for a year, please.
Okay, gang, it looks like this place is ready. You lot look ready. Who wants to move some furniture in?
I think one of the big unsung heroes this week, for me, has definitely been the people from Urban Promise. They stepped up and gave us a beautiful piece of land, and they also helped out with one of their buildings by giving us to give to the single fathers of Camden 2 rooms.
This is the real start, as far as I'm concerned, for the single fathers of Camden. It all starts here, 2007.
So it's time to bring these guys home. But before we bring them home, we actually have the limo make a detour because we want them to see something that I think is going to mean a lot to the family before we actually show them the house.
I know you guys are incredibly excited about seeing your house.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Now, before we bring you home, though, there's one other thing we want you to see, and I think you're going to dig it.
Yes.
Ed is really so touched by what you do with Single Fathers of Camden. He wanted to give you a place where you guys could actually meet with some families and some fathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, go through those doors and check it out. Go ahead.
When I first saw the meeting room, I knew that now I had the strength to go on because everything was so beautiful. We are going to do great things.
Ed wanted to give you guys something incredible. Wanted to give you 2 rooms. One for the adults to meet. Yeah. Another one for the kids to play.
Beautiful, man.
Start something special.
You guys have man.
I was so excited because now we have a place to meet, you know, where people would want to come because it was kind of hard. Because my father was like, we can never get this thing off the ground, you know, meeting in the backyard or in the living room, and Ed did an awesome job. He gave my father's dream just that much more drive to help people and help families and help the city, and to have something like that to sort of like jump starting, you know, clear, that type of thing is awesome.
I thought since I'm showing you this, that maybe, well, you'd like to meet some of your friends that you're really going to be able to help out. So guys, come on in here.
Victor and these boys understand how important that room is. It's so important for fathers and parents to stay in their kids' lives because you get abandoned. People walk away. This space gives families a chance, and I think that could be more important than we'll ever know.
Let's get back in the limo because it's time to bring you home. Yeah!
When we jumped out the limo,
I was like, here we go. This is the moment right here. The moment that we've been waiting for. When we see more people there, more supporters, I knew that we was going to be in a special place.
I know you guys really needed a place to call home.
Yes.
Well, I think what's behind this bus is going to be that. Are you guys ready? Come and say it with me. Bus driver, move that bus.
Before, my living situation was horrible. But when that bus moved, I didn't see a house. I saw life. Life for me, life for the boys. It was the lifeline that I've been waiting for.
You got to give a big hug to these guys. Peter and Steve from JS of Sons.
Thank you, man. I love you. It's great.
We're just privileged to be a part of such an extraordinary endeavor.
Thank you.
It was a wonderful addition and a very special one to be able to have our father involved in this particular project. So we feel very honored about that.
You have been the inspiration that our family's involved.
Yes.
Our family's sitting there.
Yes.
The whole team, the children, the grandchildren, they were all here working with you.
Yes, yes, thank you. I love you, man.
Our family, your family.
Yes, that's it, baby.
So Marrero family, come on over here, Marreros. I'm guessing you guys like the outside?
Yeah.
Would you like to see the inside?
Yeah.
Follow me. Go check out your new house.
No more wash dishes. Oh, no more washing dishes. Oh, man.
In the old house, you could see like gaps in between the windows. It was so cold. Leaks through the kitchen, on the ceiling when it rains heavy. Living was very hard, you know? And then a week later, we opened that door. Beautiful couches, beautiful floors. I mean, there's no nails sticking up and walls with no holes. Awesome. That's it. That's all I could say. Such a blessing.
What do you think of your house? Well, welcome home, man. Welcome home.
He's so beautiful, man.
So, all right.
Unbelievable.
So you guys really got a house, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you got a fireplace, two
That's a
sides.
real one? That's a real one?
That's a real fireplace. Of course it's real. But then here on the other side, this is a brand new kitchen with all stainless steel appliances, and the stove works. But it gets better. Our friends at Tyson wanted to give you guys this. A year's supply.
wow.
A year's supply.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, God, thank you, Lord. Oh, man, thank you, God. You are so beautiful. Oh,
You guys
man.
have got a freezer full of meat. You've got a year's supply. You're not gonna have to worry about your boys being hungry anymore.
Yes, thank you.
Okay?
Thank you. Before I was worrying, do I have enough meal for everybody? Oh, where am I gonna get food? I never seen so much meat together in one house. That's a wonderful feeling. Oh, God, it's a wonderful feeling.
All right, so you guys like everything so far?
Yeah. Yes.
Y'all wanna see some more?
Yes.
Well, go check out your house!
Oh, my God! Look at it! Oh, my God!
Oh, my God, look at it!
My room is something that I will actually cherish for the rest of my life. You know, I don't have to sleep on the hardwood floor anymore. I never thought that I would actually have a room like that. I never thought.
Oh, my God! Look at this! Look at that! Man!
When I seen my room full of electronics, thing that I love, a bed that I could sleep in and stay comfortable in, it was like a weight off of my shoulder. My room is amazing. The equipment is amazing. But I got a bed, like seriously, I have a bed, and that's like, you don't really understand how I feel until you sleep on the couch for like 6 years. I don't really think I'll be doing a whole lot of sleeping on the bed because of all the equipment, but when I do, it's gonna be great.
Billy Joe, what do you think, man?
Dude, no! You're sick! You're sick!
Dude,
you're sick!
You got,
this is awesome!
Dude, you got everything you need to record your first platinum album. Dude, I'm serious. You got, look at that microphone. Dude, that is the sickest microphone on the planet.
There's greatness in Billy Joe that you can see. And sometimes all you need to give kids like that is a few of the tools they need to really get them to their dreams.
Oh no! Oh my God! This is beautiful. Oh my God! Oh, first floor! Look! Oh yes,
man.
Oh.
I love my room. I could live 3 more times, and I don't know how could ever repay them for what they done for us.
Oh man! Look at this, beautiful. Oh man, this is beautiful. Oh.
I could have slept in the living room again, as long as my dad had that room. They could have put me back on the same exact couch, but if he would have had that same room, the room he has now, I would have slept on the couch happily, because I know that he's happy.
Oh, I can't believe it. Oh man, this is unbelievable. Oh wow.
Victor, you got 5 boys, and you said it scares you every time they leave the house.
Yes.
And what I find amazing is you figured out a way to keep these boys in that house by making them watch a movie with you, playing games, bonding, and that's not easy to do. So this week I made my special project, this room, that is meant to entertain you guys. It's kind of like a boys' club.
All right.
So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to go upstairs, take your first right, and go into what I like to call the lion's den.
Oh, yes, yes. Ooh.
Go, baby! Oh, yeah!
Oh, my.
Yo! Oh, man! Oh! Look at this! Oh, my God! Check this out! Oh, my God!
Oh man, that's
Look at this! Lion's Den is a young man's dream. That was awesome. I mean, we got a game room now, like a chill place, and it's great.
Yo, what do y'all think of the Lions?
I love you, man. That's awesome.
It's cool, right?
Yes. Yes.
So this is a place where you guys can totally chill. You got video games. You got a surround system, so when you watch movies, it's like. Cool, right?
You're the man, man. You're the man.
I love it.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's some people outside that would like to say hi. So what do you say? Should we go say hi?
Yeah. So guys, some people want to say hi.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, man. That was awesome.
Hey guys, how are you, sweetie? The Marrero families teach every family out there that no matter how hard it gets, you stick together. The easy way is to go the wrong way. It's harder to go the right way. Victor taught his sons the right way. And look, Victor Marrero's goodness prevailed.
I guess there's just one thing left to say. Welcome home, Marrero family.
Yeah!
See you guys. All right, give me a hug, man.
I just hope that someday that I could do the same thing for somebody else and give them that much. Maybe not a house, but that feeling of relief and that feeling like, wow, things are gonna be better. We've been liberated from like some serious chains of poverty, man. Like they were holding us down hard, and it was like just broke out of it. It's like, I promise you, it won't be long before you hear great things from the Marrero family. And thank you for being that hand that pulled us out.
Fellas, have a good life. We want to be hearing some music from you 5.
You got it.
Guys, take care.
Bye guys, bye.
Thank you, ABC. Without you, this couldn't be done. I love you all. Thank you, and my family, my sons and I will thank you forever. Because finally, they're gonna sleep in a bed. And Tonight gonna be the best night of my life.
To find out more about the products used on tonight's show, go to abc.com, keyword home makeover. Air transportation provided by Southwest Airlines.